Happy Monday once again, everyone. Bryan Devore, Devore Realty Group, Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, California Properties. I'm honoring Martin Luther King today. Today is Martin Luther King Day throughout the country, so we want to be sure we mention that. And we're also going to be talking in just a moment about the historic start that the real estate market is going on right now for 2024 and what it means for both home buyers and for home sellers as well. First, we'll talk about the totals. Right now, we have 2,733 homes for sale throughout San Diego County. It's an increase of 151 from last week. Median list price 969, which is higher than the week before. Average days on market 53 days, 3 fewer days than the week before. Pending sale 1637, up 82 from last week. Median list price $819,000, which is an increase from last week. Average days on market, no change from last week, 33 days for the homes that are pending. Months of inventory is on the rise once again. We're at 2.06 months of inventory. We had been down below 2 months for a few weeks, but now we're back up again. Here's the chart showing total actives and total pendings. You can see we are on the rise week after week after week now for inventory. Demand was going down, but it's picked back up again as interest rates have come down. Since last week, we saw 697 homes come on the market. It's an increase of 86 from last week. Median list price $899, which is lower than the week before. New pendings up a big 177. So 346 homes went pending. So we had twice as many homes increase for pendings than we did homes coming on the market. Market's accelerating. Median list price $834,500, which is an increase from last week. Average days on market 6 fewer days, 29 days. So homes are selling at a more rapid rate than they had been. New pendings listed within the last week 24. New pendings listed within the last 2 weeks 161. So only 7% of homes that were listed that went pending rather were listed within the last week. But we did see a big jump in that 2 weeks or less homes. Almost half the homes that went into escrow were only on the market for 2 weeks or less. Since last week, we saw 235 homes close escrow. It's a slight drop of 30 from the week before. Median list price of $830,000, which is lower than the week before. Median sales price $825, also lower than the week before. Average days on market 28, 3 more days than the ones that closed escrow the week prior. Least expensive sale was in Borrego Springs, $189. Rancho Santa Fe had the most expensive sale, $16,400,000. Here's the chart showing new actives, new pendings, and new closed sales. We saw last week's new actives jump up huge, the most new actives in the last couple of months. And then this week was even higher than that. So people are putting their homes on the market. They're thinking now is a great time to sell, so that's what they're doing. But we're also seeing a lot more pendings as well. Sales were down just a little bit. And here's the chart showing the median list price and median sales price. They did drop. And we did see the median sales price was lower than the median list price for the first time in a little while. All right, so the historic start that's going on right now in San Diego County. This is from the reports on housing from Stephen Thomas, and you can see over the last few years, all the way back from 2013 up to 2024, the number of active listings that are on the market, and then you can see the demand, which is how fast homes are selling, the number of homes that go into escrow within the last 30 days, and you can see historically, since this has been tracked, the lowest demand on record, 1,077 compared to 2,376 active inventory, active listings. Expected market time, because of that, down to 66 days. Last year was 76 days. So, the torrid market of a couple years ago, it slowed down last year. It's picking back up, but there's just not much inventory at all for people to buy. And you can see the corresponding mortgage rates. So it's a good chart to take a look at, and you can, kind of go back on the video if you want and take a look at it further. But that's what's going on historically. And then you can see the last few years, the trend lines for last 30 days pendings, that's demand. You can see where we're starting out for the year below the last few years. Be interesting to see what path we follow, because all three of those lines are roughly the same. other than 2022 did have the drop in demand when the rates went up. Will be interesting to see how this plays out. I'm expecting to see demand will continually and steadily increase over the year. And this is the active listings. You can see where we're starting out, lower than most of the last few years, above where we were in 2022. But again, it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. But we're already seeing week after week more homes coming on the market. So what does this mean if you are looking to buy a home? Now's not the time to be on the sidelines. If you're looking to buy a home, might be a good time to get in now, even though there's not much available. It's still a good time to do it. As rates come down, demand will go up. So you can come back and read this entire thing from Stephen Thomas. And then for home sellers, take advantage of a hotter market, but price your home close to the last comparable or pending sale. Don't jump up too much because buyers are still susceptible to what rates are, and prices are really high. Affordability is getting more and more challenging, so you can't go too crazy with your price. But if you price it right, it will sell. So some good stuff to look at when you have a moment. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. I did want to say we are doing the San Diego County Council on Aging Socks for Seniors Drive. And if you, today's the last day on this Monday. So if you have some socks you want to donate, feel free to give me a call, send me an email. I'd be happy to set that up for you so you can donate to seniors in need. Don't forget to scan the QR code to track your home's value. If you have any questions about the market or what it might mean for you, whether you're buying or selling, don't hesitate to reach out. I'd love to help. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment once again, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching Monday Market Moment with Bryan Devore. To request a transcript of this week's report, send an email to brian@devorerealtygroup.com.